Well, good morning, guys. It's September 7th here, about 11:30 in the morning. It's going to be a shotgun start, if you will, to the 2025 season for me. And so this is just something that I simply am committing to this year, even though I know that I'm definitely not ready. And it's a totally uncomfortable experience to be jumping in front of the camera, doing videos. But like I said, it's something that I'm committed to in adding to the business this year to help further cover kind of the scope of producers that I've been working with up in North Dakota. Try and help everybody get a little more reach out of their bull sales and genetic offerings, and just help, I guess, add more value to the business when people are hiring me. Hopefully, it's something that can be meaningful to them in their operations, and just how their marketing effort can hopefully be expanded. So, overall, I guess I wanted to make a film to start off the year to better explain everything that's going on in the business. I'm calling it Rafter Egg Enterprises. Mostly how it all started is the need for people just to have help clipping and torching, getting bulls and sale heifers ready, and all that's gone really good. 2025 for me is probably going to be the point where I exceed the magical 10,000 head number. Over the last few years, I've committed the full season to going around the state, and I think this last year I did about 1,500 head. Some with operators helping, some mostly by myself, I guess. But just for me, in any business and life and things that I've gone through, um, I've always looked for kind of the next thing. And I guess at this point, I want to be clear that for me, I guess the clipping and torching, I feel I'm as good as I've ever been. And that's all that it really needs to be. But I'm ready to start moving into new things. And over the past few years, I've had a lot of conversations with people I've worked with, and one of the holes that I feel we all kind of come up to, and myself included in our operation, is just wanting a place that allows me more reach and better use of my dollar. And so that's why something I feel right now, like doing videos and getting content posted, and just to help break down what people are doing, and give customers a better look into what value is in each offering that I'm touching. It's something that I feel like I can help with, and so that's what we're going to jump into. But as far as clipping goes, I feel like upholding the whole schedule this year, and hopefully being able to incorporate uh, people who want to learn. If you want to come in, and I'll hire you to either help me or start taking some of the jobs, from me, essentially. But holding the relationships with the people that I have is incredibly important to me, because that's pretty much the reason that I do it anymore. I've kind of surpassed the point where I feel like I just love it. I enjoy it, but mostly why I'm still clipping and torching in the winters is just to help service the people who gave me the opportunity when I started. I got what I wanted out of it, and now I don't really know who else to pass off the business to, and I'm not really concerned about anybody stepping in to just take it. Um, we've got a great relationship built up here, and mostly one of the big things for 2025. I talked about doing this last year. Again, we got the camera on now, and it's just like pulling the band-aid off. I'm going to be doing some distinct videos surrounding the gear that I'm carrying with me throughout the season. Things that I'm doing that help make me more successful, both in maintaining and managing the equipment, what equipment I have with me, why I use it, and just to help go through the whole process of getting everything clipped and torched to the standard of which I guess I hope to have, and what I feel helps make the customer successful. And so, beyond clipping and torching, some of the expansions onto the business, I went ahead and got my real estate license, and I'm a farmland agent listed underneath Acre Pro Realty out of Grand Forks, but I am the agent station in Minot. And I guess this is one that's had a larger degree of questions as to why, why this, or, how that all fits in. And I guess to me, you got to look at other things we're doing. And my wife and I currently own and operate a rental portfolio in Minot and have had that for about 7 or 8 years. And so I guess I just kind of dip my toe in the real estate side uh, as an investment. And things have gone good enough that I feel the understanding of everything that we went through, buying our own properties and then buying some farmland, it just seemed to make sense to me to have a more versatile exchange, hopefully, that I can grow into more long term, as I know that clipping is not going to be uh, something that I can uphold physically for forever. And so I'm really excited to be working with the Gorders there out of Grand Forks, and something that we'll be getting some content up on as well, and hopefully, being able to list and help people market within North Dakota, and I'm also licensed in Minnesota. So if there's ever anyone needing help or having questions along that way, that's something I'll be able to help with. And then also, in order to bring in some feed products over the years, I got questions working for guys if there was anything, that I had seen that was working, particularly when people felt like they weren't maybe having the best success in their feed programs. And I guess there was something that I had found along the way, and it would be ADM's amino gain product. And for us in North Dakota, it hadn't been an option, up until this last year when I grabbed the dealership. We had it in our herd, and then down in the southeast part, Huber's EY Red Angus south of Jamestown incorporated in theirs. And I guess I feel like we both had a really good degree of success. For me, why I like the product the most is that I think it best serves the industry in today's world, as we're all realizing that really fat bulls are not the answer. And for me, it's something that I push consistently, is that on the development side, we need to be doing what's right for the customer and not what's right for us. And so partially that means more reality, on the marketing side, and then also again, feeding for the long term and not necessarily just to make them grow bigger and hope that guys will outbid each other for the highest performing bull. And so that's kind of the scope of business that I'm holding mainly. Also, I'm growing into, and I've had a few people ask me about getting on the block and helping sale day. And so there'll be at least 3 sales that I'll be at in North Dakota. And so if you see me on down the road, we'll be covering those in terms of pre-sale videos, kind of talking about the offering and what's going on and what's going into, what's going to be offered at each of those locations. So hopefully we can give a better, more in-depth version. And then what I'm going to be incorporating as well is more live footage in the pen, post clipping. These are all places that I end up clipping. And so I get a very good understanding of, what cattle, I guess I feel rise to the top, or, sire groups and what each one offers. And to me, I think the industry as a whole is drifting too far away from reality with pictures, and video marketing I think is still fine, but with the potential involvement of AI and other editing techniques, I'm fearful that without any regulation, that may also fall by the wayside as well, in potentially misrepresenting the animals that are offered in order to just better serve the person selling them. And so what I'm hoping to do is kind of create a revival of real in the pen type field marketing. People are going to be able to access kind of what the bulls look like, through, let's say, Snapchat videos and honest, real videos and pictures with minimal to no editing, to better represent them to people, that just are not going to be able to make it to the sale. And so I'll have my information up afterwards. But overall, that's going to be the basis of change that we have coming down the pipeline. And I guess I invite you all to follow along. I don't really want to become an influencer. One of the main points like I had said earlier, is I feel like this is an avenue that so many people kind of alluded to, wanting to be a part of, and feeling like their marketing effort maybe just wasn't, you know, as complete as it could be. And it's something that I felt myself, and without just sitting around and waiting for change to happen, I guess I feel like this is going to be my way, that I could just attempt it, and if it doesn't work, I guess so be it. But otherwise, I plan to be a tremendous resource, particularly for people selling 30 to 50 or less bulls. Incorporating a lot of the information that I've used covering the country. Most of the business being in North Dakota, but like I said, right now I'm actually on my way to Tedford, Nebraska. We're going to be down at the Hoffman Ranch, just helping get some stuff ready down there, because it sounds like they had some people who were lined up to help, and it kind of fell through. And so then now I get a call from Minot, North Dakota, to drive 8 hours south, simply because I guess I'm the person that answered that was willing to make it work. And so I hope that anyone watching this understands that you can reach out to me or others, but definitely it's the direction I'm going, that I want to be able to better connect young people wanting to be in the industry, this sale preparation, management. There's a lot of openings that are going to be happening in the next few years, and just by committing yourself to something different, I think that there's going to be just a tremendous amount of opportunity for people willing to, tough it out for the first couple of years. But when you get connected with the right people, I think great things are going to happen. And I hope that I can do that for somebody else, as that was kind of the journey in how I got started. And so I guess to all the people who have hired me throughout the years, I can't thank you enough. And as I come into 2025, like I said, this will be one of the biggest changes, and something that I hope will make a difference for the programs that I'm working with. And so if you or somebody thinks you might benefit from anything I talked about, go ahead and have them reach out. I'll just be a phone call away. And, other than that, if there's any other suggestions, topics you want me to cover, anything, you want to have featured on any of the videos. Currently, I guess a lot of places I have do book suggestions. This is the one I'm reading right now. It's called "So Good They Can't Ignore You" by Cal Newport, and it's a great book for those venturing off into entrepreneurial journeys, covering why some things are successful and why some things are not. So I guess with that being said, thanks all for tuning in. This is going to be a new adventure for me, and I hope you all take along. Thanks.